Now when the tomatoes go in the soil, they'll be able to receive sunlight because it's outdoors. The sunlight and the nutrients from the soil are very important for the plant growth. So I need to prepare the soil, which I have done over the past 6 months. In doing this, I've had to add amendments to the soil. The major macronutrients that plants need are nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, known as NPK. I've made sure to add grass, leaves, and plantains, and a lot of household vegetable waste to the garden bed. Over the winter, I actually used the garden bed like a compost place, and I covered it up and allowed it to be mulched by the grass and the leaves. When I go there now and take a look, all we have left are just bits of leaves and bits of grass, and I know the soil is rich because I can see loads of earthworms. This is very important as a preparation because the tomatoes are heavy feeders. So now we just put the tomato in and water daily. In putting the tomato in, one other thing that I do is sprinkle the topsoil with eggshells, bone, banana peel, just to have an addition to the soil nutrients. Mix this in thoroughly, and afterwards I dig these deep holes and throw some fish in it. Bury the fish and then just plant the tomatoes in the soil. This helps to keep our tomatoes well fed throughout the season. The tomatoes grow and give you a very great yield. Dig the hole. Yeah, very deep. Different types of fish. They're goats. So you just divide it into 4 and cover it. Now the fish is buried, and I've used 4 posts to mark where I put the fish. I place a hole in the middle. That's going to be for this. I'll do a trench here, and that will be for this. No, let it come this way. Yeah, come this way. I'll do a hole for this here, because it's probably going to grow a bit tall. It will be in the way over there, and that's will stay in that corner. This can stay on this side. So place this in a deep hole so that all these are touching the soil, and then a trench, and those ones in deep holes. I'll just let you have a look when I put them in. yeah, any one of the suckers touching the soil will start develop its own roots. And they're all in place, so I'll just water it in, and it's sun down already, so they're going to have the whole night to rest, and I wake up and water it again in the morning. If it's a very sunny day, I'll cover it with a shade cloth, or just like a wall in the direction of the sun. But usually they're all right by the following day if I do it in the evening. And now that you have everything properly planted, you can see the grass and leaves that are still left. They are dry, and that's what will be there as the mulch. They've been there since November. And this is what's left of the grass and the leaves. And if you've already planted out, you can just now make a little hole and put your fish guts, fish head, if you would like to put that, because it's good for the tomatoes. Also, the mix of bone meal, banana peels, Epsom salt, and fish bones, and eggshells. They are not meant for this year, but they will be good for your plant at some point. And I did it last year, so I did it the year before. I don't know which year's calcium my plants are enjoying now, or which year's magnesium, or which year's. I know the blood meal will probably work the same. I mean, right away. I know the blood meal, that is the chicken bone, will probably work right away. But just put a little of this in to start your garden. And we have the aspirin in water. This is what I'm going to now spray finally. It protects them against diseases. So that's the aspirin spray. So that's the aspirin spray. Thank you very much for watching my video. I hope you can do some of this and get yourself some very good tomato fruits in your backyard garden. It's been Lillian. Bye.